Good day, viewers. Welcome to my channel. Let's do justice to the questions on the board without wasting much time. Okay? Now these numbers are in base 2 and you're asked to divide. Okay, let me start with the first one, which is 10100 base 2 divided by 100 base 2. Okay. Now, a lot of persons actually run away from long division method. I think it's the fastest way of handling this problem. Some persons will choose to convert them to base 10 first of all, divide, then go back to base 2. But instead of going through those processes, why don't you just use the long division method? Let's see how it works. Okay, so I'll simply draw my division line. Now the first number goes in 10100, while the other number comes out. This number is called the divisor, and this one is called what? The dividend. Whatever comes out is going to be the quotient. Okay, so we're going to be following this order, DMSB. Okay, now the first acronym there, the first letter in the acronym is D, which is division. So I'm going to do 100 into 101. This into this is simply 1, so I just divided. Okay, now the next instruction says multiply, so I'm simply going to do 100 times 1 to give me 100. I just multiplied. The next instruction is what? Subtract. So 101 minus 100 is simply 1. I just subtracted. The next instruction is what? Bring down. Bring down means bring down the next digits. So I have 10. Now if you look at it, 10 is actually smaller than 100. So if I do 100 into 10, I'm going to have 0. The reason why I'm having 0 is because this number is bigger than this one. Okay, so I just divided now. The next thing says multiply. 100 times 0 is 0. I just multiplied. Now the next thing says subtract. 10 minus 0 will give us 10. I just subtracted. Bring down means I should bring down the next digits, which is 0. I just brought down. So we start the process all over again. Now 100 into 100 is 1. I just divided. The next thing says multiply. 100 times 1 is 100. I just multiplied. The next thing says subtract. 100 minus 100 will give me 0. I just subtracted. So this is the quotient of the division, or the answer you get after the division process. Therefore, 10100 base 2 divided by 100 base 2 is equals what? 101 base 2. Okay? Alright. So I'm going to the second one. The second one is, we go through the same process, which is 1100100101 divided by 1111. We're still going to follow the same process. Okay, now 1111 into 1100 will just give us 0, because this number you're seeing here is actually smaller than 111. So I should just blend the first 5 digits, 11001. Okay, now this into this one should give me 1. I just divided. The next instruction is what? Multiply. So we do 1111 times 1 to give us 1111. Okay, I just multiplied. The next instruction is what? Subtract. Now let's subtract. This minus this is what? 0. This minus this cannot, so we have to come and start borrowing from here. When you borrow 1, when you get to this place, it becomes 2. The reason why it's 2 is because these numbers are in base 2. So every time you borrow a digit, it has to be 2. So from here to here is 2. Now from that 2, you borrow to this place, it becomes 2 also. 2 minus 1 is 1. Now, don't forget it was 2 before you borrowed 1. So we have 1 remaining here. 1 minus 1 is what? 0. Okay? Alright, I have 0 left here. Now I'll borrow this one to this place to become 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. I just subtracted. The next instruction is what? Bring down. So I'll bring down this digit, which is 0. Now I have a new number to deal with. I'll start all over again. This one into this is simply 1. I just divided. The next instruction is what? Multiply. This times 1 is 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay? I just multiply. The next instruction is subtract. Now let's subtract. If you borrow from here to this place, it becomes 2. Borrow from here to this place, it becomes 2. 2 minus this is what? 1. Now 1 minus 1 is 0. Okay? Don't forget to left with 0 here. So you borrow from here. You borrow to this place, it becomes 2. From this place to this place, it becomes 2 also. 2 minus 1 is 1. And I'm left with what? 1 here. So I have 1, 0, 1. Okay? I just subtracted. The next instruction is what? Bring down. Okay, so you bring down these other digits. 1. I just brought down. Okay? Now, if you notice, this into this is actually going to give us 0. I just divided. Now, this time 0 is what? 0. I just multiplied. Now, this minus 0 is 1, 0, 1, 1. I just subtracted. The next instruction is bring down. So I'll bring down these other digits, which is 0. I just brought down. Okay? Now, this into this will give us 1. I just divided. This times 1 is 1, 1, 1, 1. I just multiplied. Now, when we subtract, we have this into this will give us what? 2. 2 minus this is what? 1. Remaining 0 here. So you borrow to this place to make it what? 2. 2 minus this is also what? 1. Remaining 0 here. When you borrow to this place, it becomes 2. Borrow to this place, it becomes 2 also. 2 minus this is what? 1. While we're left with 0 here. So I just subtracted. The next instruction is what? Bring down. So I'll bring down this final one. I just wrote down. Okay? Now we start all over again. This into this is what? 1. And this times 1 is 1, 1, 1, 1. And when you subtract, you'll be left with 0. So you can see that's the outcome of that division. Therefore, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1. 0, 1, 0, 1 divided by 1, 1, 1, 1 is simply 1, 1, 0, 1, 1 base 2. Okay, so that's the outcome of that division. I hope you learned from today's maths class. In case this is your first time of viewing, don't hesitate to subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much and have a great day.